Hey, Chris here. It has been quite busy the last month. Actually, yeah, it's been about a month since most recent training log went up. So I think about 3 weeks of training compilation in this one. Got back from Boston and first thing I had to do is my friend, Dr. Stu McGill, leading spine biomechanist, was coming to the lab to do a seminar with us. We also did a podcast with him. It's up on the channel if you want to check that out. It's actually one of the few video podcasts we have, so check that out. It's on the YouTube, but also on all the podcast sites, I guess. And to start that out, we decided to completely rip apart the gym and redesign it prior to him coming, because we needed to empty it out anyway for all the guests or attendees. And we've been planning on this for a long time. So absolutely fantastic reorganization of our gym, but oh my God, some serious work. So that actually took a little bit of toll on the training, then turned right back around. And the next weekend I held a meet, some great lifting. If you check out my Instagram, there's some good stuff. Actually, I got a little meme on there from one of the 80-year-old lifter that came out and deadlifted 300 pounds. It was pretty fun to watch. So training as a whole has been going fantastic. So it is boring as hell though. I'm just deadlifting right now. A lot of different variations, as I discussed in prior ones. Deadlifting frequently conventional off the floor due to my positioning is really fatiguing on being able to brace and maintain that lumbar position. So I do a lot of either chain or band assisted to deload that lower part of the lift during that, because of the frequency and intensity that I'm training. But now I am up to 3 times a week deadlifting successfully and feeling good. I've tried to ramp there a few times earlier this year and just couldn't maintain it. And doing it successfully now, so it's taken a bit of work. You might reflect back maybe a year ago when I did something similar with sumo, so let's see where I'm going. But right now I am 3 times a week and going over 800 pounds for multiple sets and multiple reps in each one. So there'll be a little bit of sampler of some of that. I don't think I've got it all dumped into this video log, but you get an idea of what the training is going to. So I think that about wraps it up. Been doing a ton of work as well on my project vehicles, or the main project vehicle right now. I'll drop in a little snapshot of that to bore you with anybody that's not into car stuff. I'll keep it very, very short. So anyway, my fabrication projects and stuff. So also the new bar is being launched. So we are just a few weeks out from making our first shipments. So we're out at heat treating is done. Everything's out. Should be heading over to the platers now. But oh my God, these bars, when you have them in your hand, just absolutely phenomenal. You guys are going to be blown away. Read up on it if you haven't. We call it the new generation barbell for a reason. There's really nothing out there that compares to this bar. It's going to last you the journey of your strength training, and that's what we want to do. You know, people that have invested in living better through strength, what we preach. We want something, if you buy it, that it's going to last you that lifetime of that journey, because that's what that journey is. Not something that's going to wear out or bend prematurely or any of those things. You'd be surprised how fast barbell knurling wears on regularly used strength bars. So ours does not. Had a great time hanging out with Dr. Stu McGill, and he was absolutely enthralled with some of our new products like the Transformer bar, Duffin bar, a lot of the stuff that we've come out and the impacts it has. Quick couple seconds, like I said, spending a lot of time on the rig this last month. So this is finishing up the roof cage. This ramps internally. It's internal and external, so quite interesting. Just added a second runway in the facility. This one's a concrete floor for doing yoke and farmers and all that sort of stuff. We're bringing in a lot of strongman equipment right now. Of course, we've got all the powerlifting equipment, squat racks, monos, benches, combo racks, full line of, well, several full lines of commercial gym equipment mixed through the whole facility. Down this way is our existing runway. Kind of see a little bit of that there with some of the strongman equipment, turf runway. We've got in the front of the facility, in the very corner, running off 2 runways, is our giant platform for meets, lifting, presentations, and whatnot. In the back there, you can see dumbbells, kettlebells, fat bells, all that stuff running up to 200 pounds in 5-pound increments. We've got mobility area, wrestling mat, all that jazz. So that's pretty much new layout of the place. See what we've got going. Never-ending line of equipment.
This is a great show of what stress and other effects have on your training. So that I should be able to pull more than that for reps. This was the after or in the middle of doing the move of the gym, and worked up and just there was nothing in me, and had to just leave it there. Accumulated a little bit of fatigue, so it counted the workout, and then moved on. This probably about sometime in the next week, working up to 942. This was a big PR. The bands are set so that the bar's just hanging at the top with no assistance, except as soon as I laid some plates on there, the bar starts bending, and so there is actually some help at the top. 175 pounds weight help off the floor, so immediately that much, and then it starts deloading close to zero. It's over 900 or something. But fake weights, with bands and whatnot. So here's just some straight pulling. So you can see the last 2 sets with the bands had progress over this last couple weeks, moving up in reps, and did the same thing here. So that last one was 775, I believe, or 795. And then here we're moving up to 842.
Now, do that with occlusion, you will hate fucking life.
I fucking bet.
Yeah.
There's the magic, is at the top, right there, yep.
It is. This is all squat,
And then, boom, yep. Squeezing those adductors back down. The magic happens at the very low part and the very high part. Now you're gonna raise this hip up and then pull the legs together. There you go. And then come back down to where this is just barely touching the ground. Up. Good. Totally, he's killing me on the leg aesthetics without a doubt. How's that feel?
really good.
Do like 4 or 5 of them per side.
Pauses on the stretch, pauses on the
Yep.
contraction.
Yep. Magic really, yeah. At the very top and at the very bottom.